Okay, so there's been some misconceptions floating around about boost bleeding, and so I figured I'd talk about it a bit and hopefully clear things up. So, the correct use of boost bleeding is using a combination of pitching and fine thruster control to slow yourself down right as your boost ends. The idea is that you want to land your speed right in the blue zone and mitigate some of the effects of stalling out at the end of your boost. The simplest way to pull this off now would be to align your ship with your velocity vector, start a boost, and then as soon as the main phase of your boost kicks in, you start pitching up and thrusting upwards at the same time. And you should end your boost right in the blue zone, or at least close to it. Now, there's no one specific maneuver for pulling this off, but the idea is that you want to pay attention to the velocity, which way your ship is going, and use thruster control to slow yourself down as the tail of your boost starts. Now, the misconception is an entirely different definition of boost bleeding. The idea is that if you hold reverse thrust while boosting, your ship has increased pitch, turn, maneuverability, and all that jazz. And the theory behind this is that since there's no reverse thrust while boosting, there's a mechanic in place where it diverts power out of your forward thrust and puts it into your lateral thrusters. And so, I've put up a couple tests here to show the effects of this, if they exist. Now what I've done here is I've set up a macro that inputs the exact same thruster inputs, and if there is a difference in the maneuverability profile, we should be seeing some sort of deviation, but the reality is that there's no difference at all. This really surprised me because I'm one of the people that has sworn by this for the longest time, and so any improvements I must have been seeing were either placebo or I was slowing myself down in between boosts without thinking about it.